The game is on, my friends. Hi, everybody. It's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. You're probably wondering, is this a Space Jam review? No, that would be tomorrow. Honestly, and considering it happened tonight, I'm glad I don't have to see it till tomorrow, because tonight was crazy. So, I am going to, at some point before this review is over, I have a little bit of a story about tonight's screening that was kind of bananas. But first off, intro, review. Hi, it's me, Grant, the movie and TV guy. Hello, friends. Movies and TV, that's what we do here, and we are talking about a movie that I didn't know a lot of people were anticipating, but especially upon rewatching the first one, I was kind of anticipating more than I thought, and that was Escape Room Tournament of Champions, the second film. And this film is once again directed by, I think it's the same guy. Let me see. Name seems familiar, because I want to also clarify. I saw Escape Room the first time in like 2 years, the first one, yesterday, in preparation for this, and I'm kind of glad I did. Adam Robitel. Sorry, sir, I'm probably butchering your name. And what's the sequel about? Well, light spoilers for Escape Room 1, because it picks up pretty much exactly where this left off. We start with kind of a previously on Escape Room little recap, which establishes for everyone who maybe didn't see the first movie or haven't seen it in a while that where we left off last time. Basically, our intrepid young heroes, Zoe and Ben, played by Taylor Russell, and Logan Miller, I believe his name is, respectively. He's popped up in a few things. And so, Taylor Russell's so good in one of my favorite movies of last year, Words on Bathroom Walls, as well as on Lost in Space, and the first Escape Room. She's back, as is Logan Miller, and they play, and maybe other people. Who knows, maybe. No spoilers. Basically, so what's the premise? Well, we left off with them escaping from the deadly Minos Corporation's escape rooms, which basically are PG-13 saw traps. Like, if you play the game, you solve the puzzle, or you die. Until there's always the last one standing. It's, basically, they escaped, they found out where Minos Corporation was headed, and she says, Ben, we need to go to New York City from Chicago, and we need to go take them down, take down the bastards. And he said, I'm in. So we pick up there, and also Minos is clearly waiting for her. So basically where we pick up, it's a few weeks after that, and because of her fear of flying associated with her backstory in the first film, Zoe is struggling to get on a plane, despite Ben's sweet reassurance. But eventually she decides, screw it, we're gonna drive, we're gonna get there. Once they do get there, they find themselves, due to circumstances involving a mugger, ending up on a subway train that leads them to some other kind strangers who it turns out are survivors of other Minos escape rooms. They soon find themselves trapped on the subway, which is a Minos subway. Ooh. And now they're back in the escape room again. It's the Tournament of Champions, baby. And only one will survive. Okay. Maybe. Never sure with these things. So, will Zoe escape once more and expose Minos and save more lives? Let's find out. So, I'm just going to come around. The review part's not going to be very long because I need to kind of reserve some time for segments, story time. I really liked the first Escape Room watching it again. It kind of passed me by when I first watched it. I watched it, but I think I was probably half asleep when I saw it in the theaters the first time, and I kind of just was like, oh, Escape Room, whatever. Yeah, it was cool, I guess. I watched it again the other night. I rented it, checked it out on digitally, and watched it a second time. And I found myself weirdly getting into it, and there was a lot of things I forgot about. And now, I was actually kind of giddy after that rewatch to see Escape Room 2 Tournament of Champions. And believe it or not, it might be a tick or two better. I really enjoyed this film. Is it deep? No. Is it a grade A horror thriller on the level of a Saint Maud? God, no. Emphasis on the God, no. But is it a fun 90-some minutes in the middle of the summer with an enthusiastic audience that I shared the theater with? Pretty damn much. I really had fun with this. The new characters were well developed enough. I think the standout of the new characters, though, a lot of them were, maybe their acting was a little, and their decision making was a little on the poor side, but I really liked, and I didn't even realize this until looking at it either, Holland Rodan, I think that's her name, from Teen Wolf. Styles' lady. Yeah, she's in the movie, and she's the most interesting of the new characters. But then we also have Taylor Russell, who is an absolute superstar. She's great in this movie. She's a great actress. She's a good heroine. You really root for her. She's a total badass, and she's really, she gets kind of the one PG-13 F-bomb in this, and it's glorious in the climax. Logan Miller is a sympathetic co-lead as the very troubled but very fearful, for good reason, Ben, who tries to save the day. This is one of those rare movies too where the heroine is stronger than the male character and is kind of badass and kind of is and I like that. Not much more to say. I really dug Escaping Tournament Champions. The traps were creative. I really liked the subway trap. There's another one that's kind of in a bank where it's like kind of like basically avoid the laser wire. Fun, and everyone in my theater was getting really into it. It's a good summer. Is it deep? No, but it's a good summer B flick, and it sets the stage perfectly for I hope a Escape Room 3. I love a third one after where this left, and I really hope that they bring Taylor Russell and Logan Miller back for more fun. So, I will give, I'll give it the same score I just gave the first one on Letterboxd. I'll give it 4 out of 5 stars. It's worth writing 2 blocks for. It's a ton of fun. Escape Room Tournament Champions gets 4 out of 5 stars. Let's close the book on it. Now for the story. Hopefully the camera won't run out. If you notice in the background, thunder and lightning. Yeah! I noticed it during the movie. So here's what happened. You know that old, story? Now, I am not a parent, but the idea that a parent, particularly a mother, will gain a burst of adrenaline when maybe like a car is parked on top of their child and they can literally have the strength of 1,000 people and throw it across a room. We had the end of the start. Our entire audience basically became Barry Allen at the end of during Escape Room, because basically what happened was we were at a crucial moment. It was a climax. I won't say what the scene is. It involved lighting fire to a water tank. That's all I will say. It's a little bit of it's in the trailer. That's all I'll say. I won't say the details. It was a crucial moment, a life or death kind of struggle for a certain character, and then as, like, let's go, let's do this, screen is gone. But the sound continued. We were bolting out of that theater. The entire theater, we bonded over rushing to tell them, are we going to get the movie back? Because it was right in, like, the last, I'd say, 20 minutes of the movie, 15 minutes of the movie. Said, yeah, we'll get it back up. And we're like, good. And we tried to rush it back. It was like, can you turn the audio off so we don't hear the ending of the movie? Yeah. So we did, we kind of figured everything out. Various people called their various people who may pick them up, especially the youngers of. And then, all of a sudden, one of these teens that we all kind of bond over, it's a teenage girl came over to me like, dude, were you in Escape Room? I'm like, yeah, dude, I was. It's back on. Ran. Thank God they actually went about 5 minutes before the water tank scene. They kind of went a few minutes before. And I got to my seat, we all got back in just before, the ones who stayed, that is, including myself, before we got back to where we were. So that's good. And we got to finish out the movie. So the movie's over. I did see, despite a lot of God seemingly not wanting me to, I did see all of Escape Room Tournament Champions tonight, but it took a lot. Okay, that's my story. And it was also like, it's always the most tense moment, isn't it, when the power goes out in a movie theater? It's always the moment where it's literally like, the moment the big climactic thing happens. Yeah, weird. Alright, trailer trash. Let's bolt through these because we're almost out of time, and I got some announcements to make. Trailer trash, what we got? We can go through these pretty quickly. The Night House looks like fun, talked about it a lot. The Comeback Trail, this was interesting. I hadn't seen this trailer before. It's Robert De Niro. It looks a little bit like Get Shorty. It's like in the 70s. It's like Robert De Niro and Morgan Freeman and Zach Braff, of all people. Maybe he directed it. It's like, this film producer, he's in debt with the mob, and he basically plots to kill Tommy Lee Jones in a stunt gone wrong and collect the insurance money to give to the mobster. It's like a black comedy. Looks interesting, looks like fun. You can go either way with De Niro, and Freeman, and Lee Jones, despite how good of actors they are, but I'll probably check it out. At least matinee. Candyman. Oh, don't say his name 5 times. I'm looking forward to this. I'm really excited to see. Big fan of the first one. The second and third one, not so much, but with Jordan Peele involved, I'm excited for it. Nice seeing Tiana Paris in there, and Yahya Abdul-Mateen II. They're both good actors. Looking forward. Reminiscence talked about it, looks like fun. Jungle Cruise talked about it, looks like fun. Snake Eyes G.I. Joe Origins talked about it, looks like fun. Seeing it next Thursday, actually. Venom, Let There Be Carnage. I really like the first Venom. I'm not going to sit here and say it's a great movie, but it's definitely a fun movie, and it's just kind of... It's entertaining, let's put it that. And Don't Breathe, too. Again, looking forward to it. Talked about it, I think, what was it? Was that another one we talked about with The Purge? Looks like fun. I don't know what they're doing with the blind man, though. If you saw the first one, spoiler alert for the first one. He's basically really rapey in the first one. So I don't know how they're gonna make him like kind of an anti-hero in this. It's kind of, I don't think they should do that because it's just, but we'll see. Was there shawarma? No, there was not. Outside of like the funky credits from the first movie, like the CGI credits. Okay. I watched the credits too. I was already there. So, that is it for the movie. We'll be back tomorrow bright and early for Space Jam, the one you've been waiting for. We're also going to be Saturday, talk about Roadrunner, a film about Anthony Bourdain. We're also going to maybe get Nebula However Season 2 in there. Either Friday night or Saturday night, I am hoping to watch Fear Street Part 3, 1666. Sometime this weekend we'll get to that, and then either Saturday night or Sunday night I will watch Die in a Gunfight, which is currently sitting at 0%. I'll do it for you, Alexander Daddario. I like you. Okay, that'll all be next time. Until next time, I'm Grant the Movie TV Guy. See it all and happy to share it with you. Power might go out in a second, so I gotta go. I love you all. I appreciate you all. I love you all. Class Smiths. I live 1,000. Be kind to one another. Go get Minos, girl. Escape rooms should not kill people. All right. Thank you all. This was a lot of fun. Thank you all. Take care. See you tomorrow. Bye.